Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is DFree, and here today we're talking about the brand new Fierce Fight, the Legend of Goku event. And this event is pretty awesome in my opinion. It's one of those events where they're giving you a bunch of free characters throughout it. They've only done maybe like 2 or 3 events like this, really. And of this magnitude, maybe like 2 to be honest. But that being said, we're going to talk about it and tips and tricks, things you guys need to know in order to set you guys up for success and be able to help you guys out with maxing out all the characters that are available through the event, which again is all those characters in the top left corner. But that's not all. We're also now finally going to be able to Zenkai Awaken the Blue Spirit Bomb Goku through this event as well. So be sure you guys are completing everything that we talk about in this video, okay? So hope you guys enjoy this one, and let's get this one underway. Alright, so today's video like goal is going to be 2,000. If you guys enjoy the content on the channel, you find this video helpful, please be sure to help support the channel and the video by hitting a thumbs up, as well as clicking that subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. We do a lot of Legends content that you guys are probably going to enjoy if it's your first time here. So, that being said, this is all that's currently in the event. So this event is going to update, hear me, on a daily basis. However, through data mines, I can tell you the process doesn't change. So it's going to be the exact same thing that I'm going to tell you to do for these first few stages. You just repeat, rinse and repeat throughout all the other updates for this that happen on a daily basis, because tomorrow the Super Saiyan 1 Goku will be available. The following day, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan... You get it. So that's the point. It's not going to change. So here's the deal. First run. This, by the way, this event is incredibly easy. Nothing really matters here. There's only 3 challenges really. It's incredibly easy to do. For your first run, you get him at 1,000 Z power there. It's obviously going to unlock him. By the time your second run is done, he's about 5-star. He's now a battle bonus character, and he is now required to run on the stage. That's the only thing that changed. So if you want to train him up in between match 1 and 2, that'd be, I guess, good for you. Mine was like level 3,000 with equips, and he was doing some really good damage. So that's all that really mattered ultimately. So again, you get 1,000 here. Next stage, again, the process is going to be the same for the other Gokus too. So again, just read it and listen and apply it to the other characters as well. Then for the next stage here, same thing, 1,000, same exact conditions here. Nothing really changes. I guess the boss gets a little harder because that Vegeta has endurance, but again, he shouldn't be a problem. So there's that. Now, this is where Super Saiyan 2 is going to be. This is going to be tomorrow, or Super Saiyan 1, excuse me, is going to be tomorrow. So this is where things get a little bit different. So there's a daily stage here. Wow, I can't click it. Really? 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 Let me go ahead and see how much that is. I think it was 200 Z power. Let me go ahead and look at the data mine, and I'll be right back. Actually, the data mine doesn't show me how much that stage drops, coincidentally. So, never mind. But I do believe it was about 200. Either way, they give you 15 runs on that stage. You get 1 per day, so you're going to have to play this event daily for the next 15 days in order to complete that. I assume that, again, that's how this is going to be going for these characters all the way through. So it's going to be an event you're going to have to be playing on a consistent basis if you want to max out these characters. Now, you don't feel like threatened by that, because you basically have 2 months. The event ends on the 13th of July. So you have literally almost 2 months to complete this. It's going to be running throughout the entirety of the anniversary period. So it could be something you do passively. Maybe some days you do 3 of the Gokus, next day you do all of them. Maybe you do like 4 the next day, like whatever. Like you should be able to do it through and through. So ultimately, completing all those 4 stages are what's going to get you the ultimate, the new character that's free, right? And then each time you finish one branch, they're going to unlock another stage like this that will give you Awakening Z power for this Goku. This is important because as of right now, this is going to be the only way to Zenkai Awaken this character. Now, for the record, we've known what these characters do for a long time. If you want to see my breakdown video where I explain what all of these new characters do and this Zenkai Awoken Goku, check out the video down below in the description. For the record, I mean, none of them are really... They could be fun. They could be usable. I'm going to enjoy using them, but they're not like meta characters. None of them. So if you don't want to bother with them, I wouldn't blame you, right? But again, you will want to Zenkai that Goku. Now, here's the next branch of this, and why I waited until the event actually went live. I wanted to see this here. So the missions. So this is all, again, very passive. You should unlock a lot of these. I did all these just by playing through the event just now. Like, there's another 500 away. I should Zenkai 1 him now, right? Should be Zenkai 1. So the missions are available, and I'm going to Zenkai 1 the Goku. Okay, he's gonna get most of his changes right now. Again, he's okay, but there's a number of better Blue Saiyans, but it is what it is. If you enjoy him, for sure, go for him. Most importantly, though, it's cool to see like an old unit like him get revived in some fashion. So yeah, as you see, you're going to want to make sure that you're completing the missions. But the thing, like, they were like so easy, like using strike cards. There's one like that's like using a Goku character, like any Goku's characters, blast arts card 100 times or something like that. Like, it's so easy to do. You're gonna complete it passively, but there are some stipulations in there as it comes to the saga-based characters. So you guys saw the Saiyan Saga Goku, the Red Saiyan Saga Goku. Each of these Gokus, for the record, has a Saga boosting Z ability. So you're going to want to be using the Saga teams, or at least characters from those sagas / arcs, in some fashion, because it will matter, right? And let me show you what I'm talking about. So there's that for this Goku. Okay, finish connecting. As you see, there's a ton of Z power still here for this Goku. I haven't actually counted it all out, but I imagine there's possibly even more than you need, potentially. So that way you don't have to put the burden on playing the daily stage every day, and if you miss it, I don't know. We'll see. But nonetheless, so you have to use any Saiyan Saga character multiple times. Multiple times, as you see. So the quickest way to do this is just to go in with a party of 3 and kind of just run through it. So you're going to want to make sure that you do that. But if at the bare minimum, the Goku, he is a Saiyan Saga character. If by chance you don't have any more, then that's fine. But battle using just means take him anywhere in the game. You can take him to a story event. You can take him anywhere, and you're good to go. You could, I believe you can even start a stage and quit it. I don't know. I'll have to go ahead and double check that. But yeah, you basically just have to use them. And as you see here, use any Saiyan Saga character strike skill. This is where it gets a little bit more tricky, because you don't want to quit out if you have to do these, actually. Never mind. You don't want to do that. Even if it works, you don't want to do it. You have to use a Saiyan Saga character strike skill 100 times. I imagine you guys are not going to play and use 100 strike cards like day one, right? So you're going to be wanting to use this Goku, again, pretty passively, but over time, you should unlock these, right? And again, right now, they only have the missions for the Z power for this Goku in here. The mission section of this event is going to get updated consistently. You will also need to be farming friendship. See? Friendship here. I'm guessing they give you just enough, actually, because it even ends at 99 here. Yeah, they're giving you just enough to finish him off. So you're going to want to complete all this. This actually is going to be kind of grindy. This is why they give you almost 2 months. You definitely want to make sure you complete all of it. So here's more down here. So this is for the Z power for the Goku to Zenkai Awaken. As you see here, battle using any Goku. His are a lot less specific, but the other Gokus should be just as specific as the red one. And it's going to be pretty crazy. If they are, then that means you just have to consistently use those characters and go through content with them ultimately. And there's going to be more events and stuff like that in the anniversary period for you guys to play with. But long story short, if you enjoy these characters, be sure to build them up. And ultimately, it's a very simple event. Quick rundown is first 3 stages are going to give you 1,000 Z power. You have an extra stage here that's once per day. I believe it's 200 up to a 15-time maximum. And then you have, there's going to be like, what? There's going to be one of these after every branch. That gives you 500 Z power here. So, or Awakening Z power. So you ultimately wind up Zenkai Awakening the Blue Goku. And then every branch is going to open on a daily basis. So pretty consistent. And then be sure you're completing the missions that if you're using the new character, you'll complete these passively, right? They are going to be pretty grindy. You're going to need to use the new character a good amount of times, but you will ultimately complete them if you're diligent. So anyways, pretty simple events and pretty cool to see, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one.